Hello, good morning and welcome. This is forexforsteadyprofits.com. We use the Commitment of Traders report and the RSI to time our entry into the markets. And I'll show you the Commitment of Traders report and show how we use it on the charts. Okay, I'll just take you there now. Okay, this is the Commitment of Traders report in a graph form. So as we can see the history and the positions of the commercials here in red and the speculators in green. And what we're looking for is the commercials to take an opposite position to the speculators in an extreme position. As you can see from the past, whenever this has happened, you've had a sell-off. And what I use then is the RSI to time my positions in. We've had this really large divergence here, and I can go back years, and it's sort of like an extreme position. So I'm expecting to see a very big sell-off, but we use the RSI just to time the position in. Okay, so this is the Australian dollar US dollar chart for the same period, and we were looking for the Australian dollar to short against the US dollar, and from the from the RSI chart we put a trend line up, and when we got a break, we actually went short, and we got this nice move down here. The RSI came down, it sort of went up again, and we got another high there which got broken, and we got this very big move down, and then we had another move back up, and we got a sell signal here which gave us another move back down. On the Members Center, I do a divergence chart. I've got a divergence calculator which I use on the crosses, and the crosses give us a slightly better result, I believe. But anyway, that's the way I use the CFTC and the RSI combined to give me my entry positions. And we'll be looking at that over the coming weeks. Hello, good morning and welcome. It's Friday the 17th and it's just about 8:15. So at 8:30 we've got a speech by Mr. Draghi. And anyway, a really good night last night. I sold out of two of my crosses, which brings me just over 10% profit for the month, which is very nice. The Australian dollar has made some moves even lower this morning. This is about 2 months trading down here, and we've got about 550 pips. So that was an excellent move down. The commercials have a short ratio of 3.19 to 1. It'll be interesting to see what they are tonight. And we are just below the 30.9 as I speak. So we'll see how we feel about that next week, and look at the commitment of traders. Euro USD. It had a rally up the last week or so, and I saw that as a sell. I put a trend line up, it's cut it, I got a trade in, and I'm waiting to see this come down now. We've got a short ratio of 1.57 to 1. The commitment of traders, the commercial should have put more shorts on that. We'll see how that goes tonight, but I'm fairly happy with that, and obviously as it comes down I will add to my winning trade. Wow, now this is the New Zealand dollar. I'll put it on a daily chart. It's broke through the support, and it's made a fresh low. So it's just come up. It is below the 30.9. So we'll see if that continues down through. I have put a trade in as soon as it broke through the support, and we'll watch that, see how it goes, but very impressed with that. The pound USD, the pound has had a little bit of a rally on the USD. We got a commercials long ratio of 1.07, but I am expecting to see, as I said yesterday, we have a high percentage change short on the pound, because it has been long for such a long time. To come actually slightly short was quite a big move for it. So I'm expecting this to short back down to recent lows about the 129. So I see where it is at the moment as a good sell position. It's just above the 50 on the RSI. So I'll just be looking for weakness and or a turn back down in the RSI. USD CAD, we had a nice green candle yesterday. The oil price came down, so you know, as that tumbles, basically we should see more weakness in the Canadian dollar. We're just above the 50 on the RSI, and we've got a commercial short ratio of 2.9 to 1, nearly 3 to 1 for the Canadian dollar. So we'll see how that goes. The USD Swiss franc. I shorted that. I've got knocked out of one of my trades. There's a commercial long ratio of 7 to 1, just over 7 to 1. That is long the Swiss franc, short the pair. So I'm expecting this to move down. We'll see how that goes, but and also have a look at the commitment of traders tonight. We've got historic turning point, monthly turning point just above. So that's quite a good top for it. A bit of resistance, stiff resistance. We're still above the 50 on the RSI. We're about at 52, and I'm looking for that to turn down. USD Canadian, sorry, USD JPY. I've got two trades in this. We we put a trend line up, and when it broke through, I think it was a few days afterwards, I put a trade in. I can't remember if I got knocked out up here or not, but I put a trade in. It's come into profit. Another trade. I've put a stop on it, and I've this morning I've put another trade in. It's come down onto a little bit of support at the moment. Might bounce back up. We'll see. But we're below the 50 on the RSI at about 43. So we'll see where that goes to. Commercial short, the commercials long ratio of 4.1 to 1. So there we go. Silver, sideways movement, exasperating. But you know, the commercials were fairly bearish of this last week. So I think over the next 2 or 3 weeks we'll see this come down. It hasn't really done anything. It's gone sideways. It's at about 52 on the RSI at the moment. So, you know, hey ho, not the end of the world. As it starts coming down, I'm going to be adding to the shorts because I do feel quite bearish of the silver at the moment. Okay, well, thank you all for watching. I do like the likes. If you can just, you know, like me on the videos, that'd be great. Okay, cheers now.